Aew All Out 2021. So I guess we'll just make it a podcast episode and we'll post this. Man, you know what? We'll just post it tomorrow on Monday, September 6th, my 38th birthday. Yes, I'm old. It is what it is. As Miro has made his way to the ring, we were going to try a live watch along, but yeah, my internet's terrible, so we'll just not do that. But we'll live tweet while we're doing the podcast, see how that goes. Eddie Kingston, ready to go right now. Like, there is no fooling with Eddie Kingston. He is looking forward to this fight. The look in the face of Miro says it all as we get Eddie chants echoing through the arena. The crowd just loves Eddie Kingston. Miro doesn't even have his hands up. He's saying, hold on just a second. Okay, come on. Bruzernation, let us know what you think of Miro and Eddie Kingston so far in AEW. Hey, getting some AEW chants early. God's favorite champion. He is looking for those DDTs real quick. Miro bounces right off. I'm just going to live tweet that this is a smart way to start the show. They are really into it. Oh, hard shot to the head. The weak spot of Miro, going 2 hard chops too. Oh. Eddie Kingston railing on the chest of Miro. Miro powerhouse is out, but eats a T-bone suplex and stayed instead. Looks like Miro hit the back of his head. He's got to get out of there. The only vulnerable point of the TNT champion, and he drew in Eddie Kingston, pounding him in the face, stomping him right in the side of the cheek. That made no sense. Right in the cheek. Irish whip into the barricade on the outside. Smashes Kingston into the barricade and a matcha kick. Woof. Eddie Kingston does not know where he is right now. Tosses him right against it, but Eddie Kingston bounces off. What a driving boot right to the chin of Miro. God's favorite champion is not faring too well in this street fight atmosphere that Eddie Kingston brings to all of his matches. Diving at Miro, but eats a power slam on the outside through that super thin mat. Oh. Thank God those black mats. They're nice view from the Roadrunner cam. Oh my God. Oh. Driven right into those square ring posts of AEW. Hoist Eddie Kingston in the air easily and powers the spine of Eddie Kingston into the other turnbuckle. Reminder, those are square turnbuckles. This may be Miro's crowning achievement to this point. After taking the title from Darby Allin, he has eaten through everyone. Cover 1, and Eddie Kingston kicks out at 1, but he is to defeat Eddie Kingston. Oh my gosh, he's got the finger biting the hand of Eddie Kingston. Eddie clobbering, just trying to get Miro to let go, and as he pounds on the hand. Fighting for oh man, thigh chops by Kingston, but eats a hard kick right to the spine. Using every second of that 5 count that he could without getting disqualified as he chokes Eddie Kingston. Roundhouse right to the back shoulder blade area. Eddie powering up, eating it for breakfast, asking for more. The side of Eddie Kingston's face is pretty red from those kicks. Hard elbow drops Eddie Kingston. He hit Miro with a combo, and one elbow took him to the ground, and now dropping elbows right to the face of Eddie Kingston. Just punishing the Mad King, Eddie Kingston, right now. There's nothing that he can do at this point. Miro is in complete control of this matchup. He's too strong and too powerful. Eddie Kingston has to do so much, and it takes so little for Miro to put Eddie down on the mat. The crowd's getting behind Eddie Kingston. Can he use that adrenaline push to fight Miro as 3 hard shots to the ribs and a chop to above the chest, right in the neck? The throat, if you will, of Miro. Goes for a suplex to no avail. Drop kick by Miro. He doesn't pull those out very often. Miro soaking it all in. Runs, bounces off the corner, charges, and swallows Eddie Kingston whole with that body splash. Kingston's trying to fight back to no avail. Oh, that one hurt Miro. That first one really didn't seem to do anything. Here comes Miro again. Charges. Kingston swallows him whole again. Charges, but bashes his head on the top turnbuckle. Nice enziguri there from Kingston. Dive, shoulder blocks Miro going to the outside. To force Miro to go to the outside, I should have probably said. Sizes him up. Dives for Miro and clobbered in the head. Another mistake by Eddie Kingston. Ducks under the clothesline of Miro. Side suplex. Miro landed high and tight there. He may have even hit the back of his head on the mat. His weak point that Eddie Kingston did point out, and I keep mentioning. Crowd's still fully behind Eddie Kingston. They want him to take this championship from God's favorite champion, the Redeemer, Miro. But I don't know. Oh man, what an elbow to the side of the face. Eddie Kingston trying to stay. Oh, he ate that one. He's trying to shake it off. He is out on his feet, and another hard elbow. Eddie Kingston ate that one. Hard chops to Miro. He's been working that. Ooh, another shot to Eddie's face. Eddie's firing right back. Hard slobber knocker of a punch. Wow, 2 vicious haymakers. Goes for a third, blocked by Eddie Kingston. 3 chops, another Saito suplex. Miro popped right up. Eats another one. Cover 1, 2. Miro kicks out at 2. Eddie Kingston's got to dig deep down. Keep fighting, Eddie. You got this. You could take it from God's favorite champion, the Redeemer, but maybe not. I don't know. I really do like the Redeemer. Miro drops down, rolls out of the ring like a genius. We're going to go for a third try. Fly-in by Eddie Kingston this time. Suicide dive through the middle ropes connects to Miro, smashing him into the barricades. Eddie Kingston gets Miro back in the ring. Miro bounces off the ropes, goes for a huge Machka kick. Fisherman suplex with the bridge. 1, 2. Miro kicks out at 2. Not the typical move you see from a brawler, but that just shows from where Eddie Kingston comes from, wrestling for 18, 19 years all over the world. You adapt each and every style that you come across and just adapt it to fit your needs. Miro seems pretty out of it. Eddie Kingston in severe pain, holding the small of his back. Oh, charged at Miro. Miro moved out of the way and he goes right back with vicious forearms right to the small of the back of Eddie Kingston. Kingston pulled the turnbuckle pad off, but ate a German suplex, but rolled back up to his feet. That thing's ripped. Oh, Eddie's out of it. Oh, wow. What a super kick. Look at the chest of Miro, black and blue. I said it first. Game over. Here we go. Stomps the spine of Eddie Kingston. Is he? Oh, Eddie's able to get. Oh, Eddie's almost out of it to no avail. No. Oh my God. It is in. Game over is in. Eddie Kingston is not submitting to game over. Just reaching for the ropes. He's able to get to the ropes. The crowd is on their feet. Miro is incensed. He cannot believe it. He cannot believe Eddie Kingston got to his feet. Now he doesn't even know what to do. He's got the turnbuckle pad in his hand. Oh, what a spinning back fist. Eddie Kingston dropped with the DDT. Cover. Get the leg. Get the leg. 1, 2. Oh, Bryce Remsburg spent too much time trying to fix the turnbuckle. Oh, man. Eddie Kingston in so much pain. He is limping from the damage that has been done to the small of his back. If anybody's ever had back pain, you know how that can happen. Miro is prone. Oh, he fights off the pile driver. Eddie Kingston going for it again. Drops his weight, forcing Eddie to have to release the pile driver attempt. 2 hard knees. Whoa, Bryce Remsburg got in the way, shielding Miro from that exposed turnbuckle. Low blow by Miro. Oh, what a roundhouse. Bounces off both ropes. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3. Wow. What a matchup. And even the finish, it was so weird. Never seen a referee try so hard to do his job. Damn, he can't even hold his belt. Miro was in a fight. What a way to kick off AEW All Out. Miro and Eddie Kingston went at it for what, 15 minutes? Beating the living hell out of each other. But Miro able to retain with a little bit of chicanery and proper positioning of the referee. Well, not proper. I mean, for his intentions, they were the proper position. There may be some repercussions coming for Bryce Remsburg and his relationship with Eddie Kingston. Who's coming for the TNT Championship next? Who can take down Miro? He seems completely unstoppable and loves being the TNT champion, the Redeemer himself. As we're getting hyped for another match, we're going to take a quick break to pay some bills right here on the Bruce Cruise podcast, the only podcast that brings you pro wrestling for your ears. And the crowd erupts for Kojima. Another surefire ass kicking. Satoshi Kojima is in the AEW arena. The legend himself. They just showed 5 world title reigns, 7 tag team championship reigns. And the AEW faithful welcoming the New Japan legend as only they can, on their feet and loud as hell. And here he comes, Cincinnati's own. He's got his GCW sweatshirt on. Hell yeah. 37-3-1. Jon Moxley, dear God. Runs through everyone. This is going to be one hell of a slobber knocker. 2 slobber knockers back to back. This will be kind of sweet. Jon Moxley still coming through the crowd. Gotta love that. Staying true to himself. He's just a dude that's really good at kicking people's asses. The bell's rung. Kojima offering his hand to Jon Moxley. Is Jon Moxley going to accept it? No, because he's here to fight. Kojima is not going to stand for that overhand chop. Now it's knife edge chops by both men in the center of the ring. Watch these two wrestle each other after I've been hyping it up as a brawl. Jon Moxley almost drops to one knee after that last chop. Firing back, elbow to elbow, standing toe to toe in the middle of the ring. Trading back and forth. Moxley finally gets out of it by delivering a knee to the midsection. Good boot to the gut and a shoulder tackle, taking Moxley over. Good way to start it. The legend shown he still has not missed a step. Oh, Moxley just rolls out of the ring to recover. High cross body over the top rope from Kojima to Jon Moxley. Firing onto the back, hard forearms, good 4 stiff ones right to the top side shoulder blades of Jon Moxley. Rolls him back in the ring. Moxley charges, back elbow. Suicide dive attempt by Jon Moxley, nails Kojima. Lands on his feet. Down on the floor as Jon Moxley parades for the crowd. Panders, if you will. Keeping the crowd into it as he slowly, methodically tries to take apart Kojima. Standing Russian leg sweep right into the barricades. Aubrey Edwards is our referee here in this one. It's a good choice. One of the best referees on the roster. Jon Moxley stomping on the hand of Kojima. Now ripping the fingers apart. Moxley just likes to hurt people. Hard shots by Kojima to Moxley. Moxley grasping the back of the head, driving the knees right in the forehead. Backed in the corner, hard knife edge chop by Jon Moxley. Gives him another one when we get a nice shot from the corner cameras. Firing chops right to Kojima. Kojima's fighting back. Hard chops to the chest of Jon Moxley. It's like 20 chops in quick succession. Kojima firing back. Charges Jon Moxley, running elbow right to the face. Ascends to the top rope. Is he going to hit the elbow drop right in the chest of Jon Moxley? 1, 2. Moxley kicks out at 2. Hard elbows right to the chin of Jon Moxley. Goes for the Dix's Lariat. Side suplex by Jon Moxley. Knocks Kojima down to the mat. Can kind of take control once again. Jon Moxley back to his feet. Clothesline to Kojima. Kojima is able to drop his legs down from Moxley. They're attempting a suplex or a brainbuster. Turns it around. Lifts Moxley. Puts him on the top rope. Hard elbow right to the face. Kojima may be going for a superplex as Jon Moxley bites the forehead of Kojima, but Kojima fires right back. What is going on right now? The 30 years in New Japan has made that man tough as nails. Superplex by Kojima onto Jon Moxley. Both men fighting it out on the apron of the ring. He might be trying to Jon Moxley right DDT'd onto the apron. Tony Schiavone, look, forgive him, Buckeye Nation. He did not mean it. He got excited. Hard DDT by Kojima as we get some levity from the commentators because they're ridiculous. Cover 1, 2. The crowd is torn. The crowd is torn. One half's chanting for Moxley. The other half is chanting for Kojima. Jon Moxley's bleeding from somewhere. Oh, going for a stunner, but to no avail. Rear naked choke by Jon Moxley. Kojima maybe not be able to come back after this one. What a suplex. Jeez. 1, 2. Kojima kicks out at 2. Armbar by Jon Moxley. Kojima's trying to fight out of it. Trying to get his hands gripped together to release the pressure that Jon Moxley has extended. Moxley's about almost has full extension. Kojima gives up on trying to get his hands together and gets his foot on the rope instead. Oh, charging knee to the face of Kojima. Jon Moxley in control of Kojima as we goes for the paradigm shift, countered by Kojima. Brainbuster by Kojima. Jeez, that might have been one of the best brainbusters I've ever seen. Perfectly done. 1, 2. Moxley's able to kick out at 2. Kojima probably should have hooked a leg and not wasted so much time getting to the cover. Oh, he's pulling off the elbow pad. Goes for that lariat. Moxley ducks under. Hard German suplex by Jon Moxley. Landed on the back of his head to Kojima. Crowd clapping in approval. It's almost like we're in Japan. Kojima is eating clotheslines from the Ohio's own Jon Moxley. Charges and eats countered with a clothesline by Kojima. Irish whip Kojima to Moxley running, jumping knee. Going for the paradigm shift on Kojima. Kojima able to counter. Oh, what a lariat by Kojima. And that was with his left. Kojima cutter. He is not able to make the cover. Moxley's elbow is bleeding profusely. Both men on their knees trying to get to their feet, and they're fighting it out already. Hard jabs by Jon Moxley. Once again, we get dueling chants for these two stellar professional wrestlers. Hard elbows by Jon Moxley. Bounces off the rope, spinning. Oh, what an elbow. And Moxley bounces off the metal rope hard. Clothesline 1, 2. Kojima kicks out at 2. Moxley's going for that bulldog choke. He is trying to get out of this. He has had enough. Is Kojima going to pass out like everyone else? Or can he get to those ropes? As the blood continues to drain from the elbow of Jon Moxley, he better get that cleaned up real quick. And Kojima gets to the bottom rope. Kojima's fighting to get back to his feet. Jon Moxley seeing what's the plan now. Hard roundhouse to the chest of Kojima. You don't see many roundhouses from Moxley, countered by Kojima. Elbow to the kneecap. Fighting Jon Moxley. Mongolian chops, 4 of them. A headbutt to Kojima, but he ducks under. Paradigm shift. Paradigm shift, Jon Moxley. Moxley goes for a second paradigm shift. Drops Kojima. Cover 1, 2, 3. What a matchup that was. 2 for 2 so far in stellar matches here at AEW All Out. Jon Moxley beats the legend Kojima. One hell of a matchup. So far, so good for AEW All Out. We're going to take another quick break here, pay a couple more bills on the Bruze Cruise podcast, the only podcast that brings you pro wrestling for your ears, brought to you by Bruzernation Productions. The break is over. Minoru Suzuki. His name popped up on the Videotron. Moxley is not happy about this. I've called a few of Minoru Suzuki's matches for the Bruze Cruise podcast in the G1 Climax tournament from last year. My God, this man is just, he eats lefts and rights for breakfast, and there he is. And he has one man on his mind, walking with a smile on his face. Oh man, this will be a treat. The King, Minoru Suzuki, is in the building. This will be a tough task for the Wild Thing, Jon Moxley. Minoru Suzuki is no slouch. He will eat every shot Jon Moxley throws at him. He may even pop up from the paradigm shift. Hey, my birthday's tomorrow. Sign person with it is my birthday. Happy birthday. Face to face in the middle of the ring as we get a holy S chant from the crowd. Oh, he's not even. Are they going to do this right now? Jaw jacking to one each other. They both have a look on their face like this is going to be fun. And Suzuki fires the first shot. Moxley eats it. bows to Suzuki and pounds him in the face, bleeds on Suzuki a little bit. Oh, wobbly Jon Moxley, as he says, hold on a second. Trading shots back and forth and back and forth. The crowd's on their feet right now, charging boot, and Moxley eats it. Why are they laughing at each other? Suzuki is able to stay on its feet after the clothesline. Charges Jon Moxley, follows him around, ducks under. Oh! What is going on? Oh, no way! Is he gonna hit him with the Gotch pile driver? Oh my gosh. Oh! Minoru Suzuki has just laid out Jon Moxley. Wow. We're going to get our AEW Women's Championship match here in just a moment. Now we're going to pay some bills right here on the Bruze Cruise podcast, the only podcast that brings you pro wrestling for your ears. How will Chicago respond to Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, as she continually gets cheered in the arenas they are traveling to? It's Chris Statlander makes her way to the ring with best friends in tow. Orange Cassidy will be welcoming Chris Statlander to the ring, it looks like. Standing by his friend. As the doctor makes her way to the ring. With a fire-ass jacket. That jacket is sweet. Wow. Jamie Hayter and Rebel in tow with Dr. Britt Baker. Whew, what an entrance that was. We have a hell of a couple of acts to follow, but look at the stone face on Dr. Britt Baker. She has never looked more ready than she has tonight. As customary, we get the announcements for championship matches after both opponents have gone into the ring. AEW's resident alien Chris Statlander. Can she dethrone Dr. Britt Baker, DMD? The look on her face. EMD. You can't even help but do it at home, ladies and gentlemen. She looks 100% ready to go. Like she is ready to run through fire to retain that championship. And on the other side, Chris Statlander, cool as a cucumber. Looks like she's been waiting for this opportunity for a very long time. Starting off a little bit of chain wrestling. Chris Statlander twisted around into the wrist lock. Cartwheeled out of it into one of her own. They've been trading wrist locks back and forth. Russian leg sweep rolls through, trying to get. Ooh. Statlander. Nice side headlock. Britt Baker backs her up into the ropes by pulling her hair. Hard shot from Britt Baker. Irish whip countered by Chris Statlander. Sunset flip flipped over through Statlander. Goes for, she was going to look for that vicious ass count submission move, the spider crab. Britt Baker definitely was paying attention out there on Friday. Statlander waiting in the ring for Britt Baker. Britt Baker is not going to play those friendship games. Tried to go for the lockjaw again. DMD. Grasp the wrist of Dr. Britt Baker. She's going to boop her with her own finger. Irish whip by the resident alien, Chris Statlander. Hard shoulder block driving Baker to the mat. Stomped to the midsection by Britt Baker to Chris Statlander. Irish whip right into the corner. Stops the momentum. Hard back elbow by Statlander to Britt Baker. Headstand mule kick. Chris Statlander might have got under her skin with that boop. Hard right hands. What is Dr. Britt Baker doing to Chris what a neck breaker. The hanging neck breaker. Dear God. Wow. Ooh. Statlander is a world of trouble, and Orange Cassidy standing in the way of Jamie Hayter and Rebel. Dr. Britt Baker goes for a punt to the face. Just jumps in the air, drives the face of Chris Statlander into the apron. The mean streak of Dr. Britt Baker continues. Pounding away on the resident alien Chris Statlander. Orange Cassidy has gotten slightly, I won't say involved, but maintained competitive competition. That sounds ridiculous, but we'll go with that. And ensuring that Jamie Hayter and Rebel didn't attack Chris Statlander when she was on the outside. Vicious elbow strikes to the shoulder neck area of Chris Statlander. Modified bow and arrow lock, vicing the neck. Chris Statlander trying to fight out, delivers a hard elbow to Britt Baker, kicking Chris Statlander in the face. Pushes off Britt Baker, hard elbow, and another hard elbow by Chris Statlander, forcing Britt Baker into the corner. Chop, elbow, firing off in the corner. Charges Dr. Britt Baker. A vicious charging forearm, and now a charging knee. Rolls Baker to the middle of the ring. Ducks under the clothesline attempt. Sling blade by Britt Baker. Goes for the stomp, but she missed. That Fisherman Buster cover 2. Man, so close. What a matchup so far. A nice change of pace from the brawls that we've had. Yeah, these two are going at it, but we're getting a lot of chain wrestling, a lot of good wrestling psychology as far as moves in the right spot at right time. Britt Baker, nice counter going. Nice, what? Almost counter. Nice backslide too. Whoa, that was one hell of a roll through counter. DDT spiking Chris Statlander. Cover 1, 2. Statlander kicks out at 2. Dr. Britt Baker back to her feet. What else can she do to Chris Statlander to keep her down? Super kick right to a kneeling Chris Statlander. Looks like the lockjaw is in order. It's on the paperwork. Will it be signed and delivered? Toying with Chris Statlander right now. That might not be a good idea, Doctor. Caught the super kick attempt and a hard roundhouse to the side of the face of Dr. Britt Baker. Oh, countered the Big Bang Theory. Roll up 1, 2. Charges Britt Baker, who's in the corner. Oh, flatliner right into the middle turnbuckle. As Dr. Britt Baker continues to have an answer for everything that Chris Statlander throws at her. Now she's climbing the ropes. Charges Dr. Britt Baker, who I don't think it was a good idea to climb those ropes, Doctor. Still continuing to weaken the good Doctor. What is she going to be going for after the clubbing blows to the back? Oh my God. Oh my God. They almost ate it terribly. What strength from Chris Statlander to be able to save both of their lives. Dear Lord. Dr. Britt Baker might be out of it after that. Statlander climbing to the top rope. Will she hit the area 451? Goes for it. Dr. Britt Baker's able to roll out of the way. Rushes right over and locks it. Goes for the lockjaw. Can she get her? Statlander's able to fight out of it. Now a crossface by Dr. Britt Baker. Statlander tries to roll through, able to, and gets back to her feet. Oh my God. The strength of Chris Statlander. Statlander forces in a hard flapjack. Oh my gosh. Bounces off the ropes. Scissor kick by Chris Statlander on a Britt Baker cover. 1, 2. Britt Baker kicks out at 2. Rebel is elated there in the corner. I hope Dr. Britt Baker's all right. Holy shit, that suplex was scary. Oh, goes for the pendulum moonsault off the apron on a Britt Baker who was on the outside. Britt Baker able to move out of the way and moonsaults the ground. Jumping off the steps, delivers a stomp to Chris Statlander. Dr. Britt Baker says the hell with it and rolls in the ring. She will take the countout victory. Begging the referee to count. What in the world? Orange Cassidy is emotional right now. What is going on? It seems to have lit a fire under Chris Statlander. She's going for that spider crab. If you've never seen the spider crab before, think like a crazy version of Walls of Jericho, but Britt Baker's able to kick Statlander in the face and fight off of it. I don't think I've ever seen that much emotion out of Orange Cassidy, not even when he was wrestling around like fighting Jericho. Oh, what a hard shot to the face. So that's the thing. You always got to wonder about Dr. Britt Baker. Is she out there trying to win it? Well, she's always out there trying to win, but she's trying to get herself some side work. Those were some hard shots to the side of the face of Chris Statlander. She may need to visit the dentist when this is all said and done. Britt Baker once again climbing the ropes. Oh, what an Adam Cole tease with the tequila sunrise, and she hits the tequila sunrise. 1, 2. Chris Statler kicks out at 2. Hard. There's the curb stomp. 1, 2. Chris Statlander barely kicked out. Britt Baker has the lockjaw locked in. The referee calls it. Statlander is out. What a match. Holy crap. Those two left it all on the line. Wow. I don't even have the words for how good that was. And she did it on her own. Rebel and Jamie Hayter did not get involved in this match between Tequila Sunrise. I can't believe it. Oh. Which probably Bruzernation means one and only one thing. That when Adam Cole, baby, is able to sign, he most certainly will. His fiance out there, I think it's his fiance. We're going to take another quick break, pay some bills here on the Bruze Cruise podcast as Andrade has words to say about Pac. We are back as we get the rundown on the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers, a storied history between these two teams as they did compete in the very first tag team ladder match in AEW history, and this is going to be a long one. Bruiser Nation, I can already feel it. We got us a live performance for the Lucha Brothers. I don't really know who these guys are, but I like it. Muelos de Gallo, okay. That tells me a lot. Wow. What? Wow. What an entrance by the Lucha Brothers! I am a little bit speechless at this point in time. This is legit. We're just gonna enjoy this. What an entrance that was, Bruiser Nation. Damn. That cage is high. And Ray Phoenix, oh my god, he's already climbing up to the top. And Tony Schiavone had everything we needed to hear about that. One of the most spectacular entrances I've ever seen. The strangest facial hair in the business, Matt Jackson. Oh, it was Nick Jackson. What are we even doing? Of course, Brandon Cutler has to go. We are in for one hell of a treat, Bruiser Nation, as I fanboyed out for about 5 minutes. I have been a huge fan of the Lucha Brothers ever since I saw them. And let's go, Lucha Brothers. That might come through here during this matchup, but I really don't care. We need to hold that gold. That ladder match they had 2 years ago was a complete car wreck. This is going to be a train wreck. Entire crowd firmly behind the Lucha Brothers with the Zero Mierdo chant. And both teams going right at it. No love lost between these two, as we talked about a little bit of their history. Irish whip from the Lucha Brothers to the Jacksons. What are they trying to get out? It's not how that works. Oh my gosh, what a slingshot shotgun drop kick. Irish whipping the Young Bucks. Do-si-do charge at the Lucha Brothers. Do-si-do themselves. Lots of counters. Step up enziguris by both Lucha Brothers onto the Jacksons. I don't know why I'm calling them the Jacksons. They are the Young Bucks, but it's fun. Irish whips Nick Jackson. Flips over the rope. Springboard attempt. Rey Fénix shoves him right into the cage. Oh, headstand. Eats a super kick right in the face. Oh, what a chop. Nick and Fénix trying to outdo each other. Oh, what in the hell? What? What a Frankensteiner. They were both on the top rope and not in the middle, not on the turnbuckle area. Penta going for that double stomp to the rear, and he nails it. Oh, he got it right on the side of the thigh. That could knock that up pretty quickly. Covered. Broken up by Nick Jackson. Dueling super kicks by the Lucha Brothers. They are in complete control of this matchup right now. Thank you, Excalibur, for that little tidbit. 8 matches between these two so far. The Lucha Brothers definitely have the better win percentage with 5 matches to the 3 of the Young Bucks. Oh, what a spear into the cage. Tandem offense by the Lucha Brothers again, and the Jacksons are able to get out of the way. It may have been all the Young Bucks needed to get right in control of this one. That camera's dark with that cage right there. There's a lot of lights being blocked. Rey Fénix caught by Matt Jackson. Oh. Bounces off the springboard, stomp to the chest. Oh, backstabber off the middle rope. And just like that, the Young Bucks are starting to feel it. Sliding, drop kick right to the head of Penta, who was trapped in between the apron and the steel cage, sandwiching him right into the side of the cage and maybe some of those bars that connect everything. Oh my God, that was a dangerous powerbomb into the cage. Oh, what a running punt to the face of Penta. Now just forcing his foot onto the face of Penta as he's still trapped in between the ring and the cage. Zeroing in on Rey Fénix. What is he choking? He's choking him with a chain. Where the hell did he get that? Pandering to the crowd. Oh my God. Trying to shove the face of Penta El Zero Miedo through the cage. You could see his mask begin to go through it. Going for another running powerbomb. Rey Fénix able to counter, spiking Matt Jackson. Sling blade on Nick Jackson by Penta, followed up by another one. Hard chops by Penta El Zero Miedo. Counters the Irish whip, bounces over. Backstabber of his own, leaping over the back of Matt Jackson. Pinfall countered and broken up by Nick Jackson. Hard roundhouse to the chest of Nick Jackson. Rey Fénix overhand chop. Will he be climbing the ropes? There he goes. Oh, wow. What a bounces off the rope, arm drag, and tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. This is ridiculous. I can't even keep track or keep up. Oh, super kicking each other. That's going to hurt the ankles. Wheelbarrow stunner. Wow. Followed up by a cutter of Penta. Mule kick Matt Jackson. Oh, over the top, bouncing off the ropes, delivers a hard stunner. Oh, what agility by Rey Fenix. Rolls through, double cutter on the Young Bucks. Penta El Zero Miedo. Oh, hard super kick by Phoenix. Oh, made in Japan. Cover 1, 2. Oh, Matt kicks out at 2 after kicking out of the made in Japan. These two have already beaten the hell out of each other, and I think they've only been going for like not even 15 minutes. Wow. This is awesome, emanating from the Chicago crowd. Rey Fenix climbing to the top. Penta El Zero Miedo. Oh my gosh. Pushed off into the cage. Matt Jackson able to counter on Penta El Zero Miedo. Drives. Goes for German suplex on the apron. Sharpshooter by Matt onto Penta El Zero Miedo. There's no rogue breaks. Caught in between the ropes. A sharpshooter and a crossface. Phoenix able to recover his running drop kick to at least release some of the pressure of the crossface that was on Penta and kicks Matt Jackson in the face. Nick Jackson going right back on the offensive. That was a hard German suplex on that apron. More patented double team maneuvers by the Bucks. Springboard 450. Oh, send Swanton instead. 1, 2. Penta kicks out at 2. Charges Rey Fenix. Phoenix fights off 2 elbows to both of the Young Bucks. Super kick to attempted to springboard. Rey Fenix did. Caught super kicks from both of them. Penta El Zero Miedo is none the way. Looks like we're going for a top rope Meltzer driver on to Rey Fenix. And by I mean Penta on to Phoenix. Oh. 1, 2. The Lucha Brothers kick out. The Bucks thought for sure that was over with. The Lucha Brothers chant emanating from this crowd. It's like we're going for the elite knees. Rip. And they knee each other instead as Rey Fenix rolls out of the ring. Springboard crossbody to both Bucks who catch Rey Fenix. Turn him around. Looks like we're going for the Meltzer driver. Countered, pushed into Nick Jackson is Matt Jackson. Goes for, what a low blow. And another low blow to Penta. Wow, looks like he was going for a rolling X Factor. And Matt Jackson caught Rey Fenix right below the belt and nailing Penta as well. Matt Jackson says, "This is it." Oh, And a moonsault for good measure. What tandem offense that was. Super kick by Penta to save it after that vicious triple move combo from the Young Bucks onto Rey Fénix. Somersault Samoan or flipping Samoan drop followed by a 450, followed by a moonsault. That would have been it if it wasn't for Penta breaking that up. And now they're reaching for the masks of the Lucha Brothers. Ripping right in the eyes of the Lucha Brothers masks. Penta doing all he can to keep his mask on. Those eyes are huge. Oh my gosh, Tony Schiavone just said bullshit. And he just said he was, oh man, he hates Don Callis. This is so great when they're in character and Don Callis is out there. Throwing Fénix into the cage like a lawn dart. The crowd is not happy. They have taken complete control of this matchup. Brandon Cutler trying to get it. Did he get it? He got it over. First try. What is Matt Jackson doing right now? They're goofing around way too much. They're letting Rey Fénix. Oh, look, he got. Oh, Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh, Penta diving in the ray of Rey Fénix to try to save his brother. With this spiked shoe of Matt Jack. Oh! Wow, what a super kick with thumbtacks on the bottom of the boot. Toss Rey Fénix outside onto the apron. Penta once again. Nick Jackson tries to drive Penta's face first into the boot of Matt Jackson to no avail. Penta still trying to fight it off. Oh my God, drives his face and just grinding his face into the bottom of the boot of Matt Jackson where those tacks are. Oh my God. What? Oh, a running boot right to the face, sandwiched in between the tacks and the boot, and Penta is a bloody mess. And me and JR just said that at the same damn time. They're going for the elite trigger. Oh, caught Fénix right in the face. Oh, reverse Frankensteiner. BTE trigger to Penta. Fénix broke it up the pin. Fénix broke up the pin. I thought it was over and the crowd is on their feet. That the crowd had just exploded when Rey Fénix saved the matchup for himself and Penta El Zero Miedo. Alex Abrahante is trying to get the crowd fired up. Took the thumbtack shoe off, booted right in the hand. Rey Fénix bounces off the ropes. Wow. Counters being backdropped with a Frankensteiner. Combo kicks, charges it, spinning back kick, springboard spinning back kick by Rey Fénix. twisting, flying corkscrew roundhouse. Turnabout's fair play. Ray Phoenix has the show. Ray Phoenix busting both Young Bucks with the tack shoe. Muscle Buster. Spinning. Oh my God. Spinning Muscle Buster. Michinoku driver. 1-2. Oh, Matt kicks out at 2. These two are beating the living hell out of each other. Crowd on their feet. Ray Phoenix climbs to the top rope. Penta El Zero Miedo is fired up. Double team package pile driver. Nick Jackson tries to push Ray Phoenix off of it. Both men climbing on the cage. Tandem offense by opposing brothers onto the other opposing brothers. Package pile drivers delivered in stereo by opposing teams. Oh, Nick's bleeding. Penta and Nick are Penta and Matt right in the middle of the ring going at it. Headbutts by Penta. Charges Matt Jackson. Matt Jackson able to catch him and turn him around hard. Right hand to the face of Penta, who's on the top, who's seated on the top turnbuckle. Hard boot right to the arm of Matt Jackson. Throat thrust, it looked like. Both men are still fighting up on now on the top turnbuckle. Oh my God. No, you are not about to do that. Oh my God. Canadian Destroyer from the top rope. I can't even, I just can't even believe what I just saw. Jesus. Oh. That might be the damnedest Canadian Destroyer I've ever seen. This is crazy. Now we're getting Fight Forever chants. They've been going for about a half an hour. Ray Phoenix can't even get to his feet. Nick Jackson pulls Matt up. All four men back on their feet. Standing positions, fighting with each other, chopping each other. Hunched over in... Oh, what an overhand chop by Penta. Super kick by Nick Jackson. Phoenix refuses to go down. Delivers one to Matt Jackson, who in turn refuses to go down. And trading super kicks. Nobody hitting the mat. Oh, that was an uppercut super kick right there. Caught Nick Jackson right under the chin. Oh, Ray Phoenix is down. Nick Jackson's down. Penta's down. Oh, nip up by Ray Phoenix. Super kick. Another super kick. This is a super kick party if I've ever seen one. Spinning lariat. And a lariat by Matt Jackson. Dear God. AEW for sure. Wow. Ray Phoenix grabs Nick Jackson. Fires right back. Both men fighting. Tries to toss Nick Jackson. Counters. Tosses Nick Jackson against the ropes. Flip under by Nick Jackson. Roundhouse. Oh, what a spinning tail whip by Ray Phoenix. Package pile driver. Will we see the assistant package pile driver? Assistant package pile driver. He hit it. Cover. 1, 2. Matt Jackson breaks up at 2. That was almost it, and Matt Jackson just saved the tag team championships for the Young Bucks. Another Lucha Brothers chant is emanating through, and Penta El Zero Miedo is telling Rey Fenix to climb to the top rope. Oh my gosh. Are we going to see another assisted small package pile driver? Oh, he just caught Penta. Nick Jackson's going to join Rey Fenix up there. Rey Fenix sees him coming. Oh, a punt right to the face. What a crossbody from the top of the cage onto everybody. Poison driver. 1, 2, 3. The Lucha Brothers did it. The Lucha Brothers did it. We have new AEW World Tag Team Champions in the Lucha Brothers in an all-out war. What a matchup. What a card so far. Every match has been pretty great. I will say this has been one hell of an all out so far, and we are only an hour and a half in. So how about that? And you know what else? I think it might be about time after that nice long marathon of a matchup for us to take a quick break here on the Bruise Cruise podcast, brought to you by Bruzernation Productions, and pay some of those bills everybody's always talking about. We are back with our AEW All Out coverage. One hell of a women's battle royal there. As Chris Jericho, no, not Chris Jericho, Maxwell Jacob Friedman enters the ring first, stealing the countdown clock and the Y2J and the Save Us. Basically everything from decades of Jericho at the height of his career. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Look at that robe. That's kind of legit. Odious. Good word, Excalibur. He is so hated by the AEW faithful. And with no one in his corner either, out here on his own. Aubrey Edwards, just the look of disgust on her face. If MJF wins this match, he's going to ascend to the top of the professional wrestling world. Oh, it's gone dark. Jericho gets some live music play as well. Go away. I am cold like December snow. I have carved out this soul made of stone, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away. What have I became? Everything I've ever loved and pushed it all away. And now I've been a slave to the Judas in my mind. There's something left for me to say in the wreckage of my life, my life. I'm becoming. I'm becoming. Judas in my mind. I'm becoming. Judas in my mind. It's so fun just to do that, even sitting at home. Absolutely ridiculous. The look in the face of Jim JF. He is pissed off. Legit ring jacket there by Chris Jericho, as always. Looking at free shows sign. Is that the Podfather back there? Fozzy has been making the rounds as they are on their feet, just at Chris Jericho pointing at him, the greatest of all time. Chris Jericho ready to go head to head with MJF once again. MJF's going to make him wait and wipes his butt with his very expensive ring jacket. Stealing and ripping signs. MJF back in the ring, standing toe to bowing up a tie up Chris Jericho and MJF. Side headlock by MJF on Chris Jericho. You know,